Hello humans, it's me again, and today I have part 32 of The Legend of Zelda Vaati's Return. That's right, it doesn't end with the power trial, the story's still going. And I just wanted to quickly mention that the slideshow version is not meant to completely replace this, it's just a supplement. So I hope you guys also enjoy that. And so, let's begin! Part 32. Masaru and Midna continue on their way. Masaru uses the light of his fire rod as well as Midna to guide him through the darkness. They eventually reach the mountains. Waiting for them is the opening to a large cave guarded by two statues that look like reapers. Well, at least I have the Triforce of Power now, Masaru says, gulping nervously. You'll be fine, Midna says, patting Masaru's back with her hair hand. As soon as Masaru enters the Wind Temple, before even getting to look around to see what it is like, a strange rocky creature rolls right into him and causes an explosion, sending him flying almost into a pit. Wah! Masaru cries out. Oh dear, I think that was a Nijiron, Brenda comments, unaffected by the explosion. Well, that was rude, Masaru says, getting up. At least it appears to have been the only one. The room is empty now, Midna says. Yeah, I can see that. What an explosive welcome, Masaru says. Midna walks carefully towards Masaru, avoiding falling into any of the four pits. So, what are you waiting for? Let's go further in, Midna says with a giggle. The second room in the temple does not have a Nijiron in it, which pleases Masaru. There are 3 pits and 1 visible enemy. A lime green choo-choo slowly makes its way across the room towards Masaru. Ha! This is easy. Why do they call it the Nightmare Temple? Masaru asks. Wanting to make things more fun, Masaru takes his shield and hits the green choo-choo with it. The green choo-choo squeaks but doesn't die. While Masaru is distracted, a dark circle appears on the floor behind him. A Dixie hand emerges from the circle. Masaru, watch out! Midna cries out. It's just a choo-choo, I can handle it, Masaru says. The Dixie hand emits a strange sound before grabbing Masaru. Masaru cries out in surprise and flails. The green choo-choo squeaks more, almost appearing to be laughing at his foolishness. Masaru breaks free and destroys the Dixie hand and the green choo-choo with his sword. He is rewarded with 6 rupees, bringing him up to 7,835. Personal space! Masaru wails. Midna giggles. Masaru grumbles and opens the door, leaving room 2 and entering room 3. Room 3 is a bit larger and has 4 pits like the first room. Like the second room, there is a green choo-choo. Aside from that, there is also an Igor standing next to a pit. I'm not falling for it this time, Masaru cries out, slashing at the green choo-choo right away. Masaru, watch out! Midna calls again. This time, Masaru is more careful and looks around to see what is happening. The Igor, which Masaru thought was just a statue, wakes up and charges at him. Ah! What is it and how do I kill it? Masaru asks. It's an Igor. Usually you need a bow to kill it, but you still don't have a bow, Midna says. Luckily for Masaru, the Igor falls into a pit. Masaru bursts out laughing. That works, Midna says, grinning. Alright, I think that was all the enemies, Masaru says. He walks towards the door, but finds that it is locked. There is a lock on that door. I don't think you'll be able to get through, Midna says. No, duh, Masaru says, rolling his eyes. But I have no key. Perhaps there is a hidden enemy, Midna says. A crackly laughter is heard, and one of the lanterns from the wall starts to float over. There it is, Masaru says. You must have the key. Give me! The creature holding the lantern turns visible, revealing that it is a Poe. You can use your fire rod on this Poe, Masaru, Midna says. Ooh, okay, Masaru says. He pulls out his fire rod and destroys the Poe instantly. The lantern shatters and, when the flame dissipates, a small key shows up. Perfect, Masaru says, grabbing the key. He goes to the door and unlocks it, entering room 4. Room 4 is very dark as there are no lanterns on the walls, as there were in the first few rooms. Within moments, though, a bunch of tiny creatures attach themselves to Masaru and Midna, making them both screech. Yuck! What is on me? I cannot see! Masaru wails. Turn on your fire rod! Midna says, kicking and squirming, trying to get free from the creatures. Okay, Masaru says. He turns on his fire rod and 7 black bows freak out and detach themselves. Bows! I thought that felt familiar, Midna says. I'll burn them all, Masaru says. He runs around laughing like a maniac as he burns all 7 black bows. There are 5 pits in the room that Masaru continuously almost falls into. When all the enemies are defeated, a chest appears in the corner near one of the pits. Well, I guess I get a reward, Masaru says. He opens the chest and pulls out 422 rupees altogether. This brings his total up to 8,257 rupees. I do not want another bow on me again, Midna says, smoothing her fur using her hair hand. I agree. Good thing I got a fire rod, Masaru says. And that's the end of part 32. And I hope you've enjoyed this. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you think in the comments, if the comments are available. Sometimes YouTube removes them for some reason. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Bye.